Hey everybody, this is Brent Warner at EdTech.tv. Right off the bat today, you might notice that the audio is sounding a little different than normal, and that's because I am testing out the ThinkWrite headsets from ThinkWrite. And this is a headset, a hardware headset. I haven't done a hardware review for quite a long time, but this is a headset that you can record straight to your mobile device with. You can plug it into your iPhone, your iPad, your Android device, or your laptop, and you can record right with it. And this is great for classroom headsets. So we're going to take a look at it. So today, since we're trying to figure out the quality of the sound of these headsets and make sure that I'm giving a fair review, I'm trying out a few different ways of showing you the information. And so this is me using the headset directly plugged into the computer, and I've got my headset on here. You can see that the microphone is not very long, but it's picking up my voice pretty well. Next, I'm going to jump into what I recorded in GarageBand so you can hear what the audio sounds like there. I set up GarageBand with no effects so you can just hear exactly what it comes across like. I'm going to compare a couple of different audio sources using the ThinkWrite headsets. These are designed for mobile devices and for recording audio directly into an iPad, an iPhone, or some other type of mobile device, but also for your laptop. And this is directly plugged into my MacBook Air using GarageBand as the source. So you can see that the quality is actually pretty good right there. It's not totally perfect, but for a $20 headset, it's great. It's picking up all the sound. My voice is clear. I really like how it sounds when I plug it in right into my computer. So next we're going to jump over and look at a couple of audio samples I grabbed when I plugged it into my iPhone. So I've recorded a couple of functions from apps on my iPhone, and you can see that the quality is a little bit different depending on the app. The first one I used was Recorder HD, which is an app that I like to use to record kind of higher quality. So if I give a little listen to that, now I'm testing it using the Recorder app from my iPhone and just seeing how it sounds different here. I think that actually sounds pretty good. It's clean, it's nice, it's getting the the quality of the sound across. I also use an app called Rev just to test it out, and as you can see, the quality is not quite as good here. I noticed that when I use the Rev Recorder app, it doesn't seem to sound as good, and I think that's because of the way that the app records. So those are okay, those are the audio files. Like I said, if you have a better quality recorder, depending on the app that you're playing with, it's going to come across a little bit differently. So let's take a look at what it looks and sounds like when I use just the regular camera app on the iPhone. Alright, so here I'm testing out the video and microphone recording function of the ThinkWrite headset and seeing what the quality of the sound sounds like with this. That's clearly pretty good. They're taking the best advantage of the Apple recording, and I also wanted to show you something kind of cool about this headset that you're going to like for your students and maybe for setting up a lab. Also, these things are designed to be super durable, so depending on what kind of kids you might have in your class, they can do all this. And as you can see, I can pop it right back on my head, and the audio is working fine, and it is ready to go. So there's a lot of good things to say about this headset. I like it. It's durable. Again, not perfect sound quality. If you're a super audiophile type of person, you're gonna notice that it's a little bit tinny. But if you're doing project-based learning applications, things like that for your class, and you want a good quality set of headphones, and I think you found them right here. ThinkWrite, great education-based company for setting these things up, accessories for your mobile devices. I want to support a company that is, in support of education more than anything else. So that would be my priority. But I recommend you want to check them out and see if they're right for you. I've got some links on the page. You can find me at EdTech.tv, and I'll give you links to all those, or you can just go directly to ThinkWrite. That's WRITE.com. So one more thing I do want to point out is that this is not a USB headset. As I said, it's a mini jack headset, meaning it can really plug right into any device that you have, and that's super important for, the versatility that you can use this with. You can take it around, plug it right into any device that you have or that your students have, and work without having to install drivers and all those types of things. When I used to work at a school, and I was running the computer lab over there, it was always frustrating working with these crummy Logitech headsets that kept breaking and having all sorts of problems. So if I had a choice to make now and redo it, I would be choosing these ones for sure. So quickly, your homework is super simple. If you're interested, go to ithinkwrite.com and decide if these are the headsets for you. They're $20, they're good quality, they're durable. I think you might have found a solution if you've been looking for a good hardware set of headphones for your class or for your lab. As always, I am out online. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and everywhere else at EdTech.tv. I'm looking forward to hearing from you, and if you've tested these things out, let me know. I want to hear your review and see what you think of them. You can go and leave me your comments at EdTech.tv, and I hope to hear from you soon. Take care, everybody.